That must have been it with my little list.
Mhm.
I just need numbers.
Mhm.
Wow.
Well, start from the beginning then, and just name them, list them down, so I can get them
Let
on
me see
tape
what
there.
I wrote down.
Just start with the first one you got. Now I won't interrupt you. I just let you go.
Okay. What's the first one I put down, Lord? Let's see. Because I was writing a lot of little stuff all over the
Oh, I
place.
see. It wasn't just all together.
I
I got that.
have the Elks Lodge was
Mhm.
located there on Washington Avenue.
Okay.
And then the Oddfellow Hall, I was telling you about
Right.
that, it was on Oddfellow Street.
Mhm.
Then we had a men's booster club. See, that was a strong organization that really cared about our young people. Did a
Mhm.
lot of educational things.
Mhm.
That Women's Uplift Club,
Okay.
the Masonic Lodge, we had that, and they had a lot of meetings up at that Oddfellow Hall.
Mm.
Hedden Service Center, see right there on Washington Avenue. See, Mr. Hedden was a masonry man. He built houses. He built things. That Hedden Center up there on Washington Avenue, he built that. He and Cole and those, but he used his children there.
Okay.
And that thing is in service right today.
What's his name? I know it's Hayden. Do you have his first name?
Oh God, I know Coley Hedden,
Okay.
cause Coley, his son, is still
Okay.
living. I don't know where Coley lives now, but
Mhm.
Coley Hedden.
Mm.
Um, the old schoolhouse that I was telling you about, that
Mhm.
was right there beside that church. You see, we had a washerette also on the same property, the only washerette that
Mhm.
we had in our neighborhood, because we were not allowed to go to the other.
Seems like I'm kind of remembering that one.
That was there. I think the Men's Boosters Club or some kind of group did that, bought
Mhm.
that, and they put some swings out there for the children. And I told you I wanted to reminisce from that neighborhood. We had all of that, and well, I got Prayer Promise Parsonage. That's over there on Ramsey Street,
Okay. Okay.
and but now they just use it as a
Okay.
rental house.
Mhm.
Bland's Drugstore, I told you
Mhm.
about that, and Horton's Funeral Home,
Mhm.
Knott's Funeral Home.
Mhm.
Then the Swan and Prince filling station right
Yes.
there. That was also used that way. Miss Swan was a teacher,
Mhm.
and so they did things to help our community
Mhm.
as well. And I told you about that Carolina Theater. That
Mhm.
was that
Mhm.
was our theater,
Mhm. Mhm.
because we were not allowed to go
Mhm.
into those other ones. If
Mhm.
so, we were separated. We couldn't
Mhm.
go in
Mhm.
like the others could go in.
Mhm.
We had plenty of small neighborhood stores.
Yes.
Haddon's, um, oh God, the Hookers
Mhm.
had them. The McLeans had. We just
Mhm.
had a lot of little stores. They were the only stores we could go to
That's
be
right.
helped.
That's right.
We had Ben Simmons
Ben
down
Simmons.
at the Simmons. All of those. He was the builder of those houses down
Yes, he
there. See.
was. Yes, he was.
And I remember his house. He made it real special. Had those big pillows and things,
Yes. Yes.
columns
Yes.
on his house.
Yes.
Those are people that you don't hear about.
Right.
You think those are just houses that just been there. No, there's
Mhm.
a history behind those.
Mhm.
And then Dr. Simmons' office and Dr. Bland's office. Those are the only two doctors that we had that we could
That's
go
right.
to.
That's right.
You see.
Mhm.
And then we had the Wicker Home. Now we have people renting that house, but that nothing has been high esteemed about that location.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right there on Washington Avenue, and that house is still there.
Mhm.
Um, mm, I think that's just about. I'll start right there, but
Okay. Well, we need to pick another day that we go take some pictures of some of these places that are
we
still
those
there.
locations,
Okay.
because I'm hoping that we will be able to put some markers on these places,
Perfect. That would be perfect.
some historic
Historic
markers.
markers. Would that come in with the historical society? We need to start talking
It
to
could
them.
be. You see what I'm saying? I
Uh
don't
huh.
have all the answers, but why not
See
get
if they would.
started?
Yeah.
See what you're doing? You're bringing us together, babe.
Mhm.
It's a unified thing that's going
Mhm.
on.
Mhm.
That's what I'm seeing in
Mhm.
this. And not only that, as we are wanting, they want to too.
Mhm.
But they just never had anybody to be wanting to. See, it's a want to attitude that's going on now.
Right.
So you're dead on it. You own it because everybody wants to now.
Right.
Isn't that great?
It's beautiful. The only one that Joan sent me was she's a good historian too. I tell you. Let me see here. She sent me. I told her. Okay. Oh. Let's see what she wrote me. And I told her to ask Barbara. I think she was a Swan. I believe she is Miss Swan, the teacher's, the daughter that she raised. Her name is Barbara. Can't think of her last name right now, but she's still living. She might can shed us some insight. But she's probably Joan's age, a little older. But when you talked about Miss Swan, I believe that's her mother.
Okay.
And so there's another way we might get. I mean, they're on fixed incomes now, but they certainly can
shouldn't matter.
Can
you
support
want that wisdom.
That's right.
That's what
you
can
after. Support in so many other ways and finances. You know. Let me see if I can just find what she wrote me. I knew she was going to be late with this, but anyway, she said the Blue Villa restaurant. You remember the Blue Villa restaurant?
No. Now you see, what you're hitting on things is coming together. Now, in Sanford City,
you got it.
I could run with you.
Right.
But you got to remember my generation.
Right.
Now, a lot of things down there in
Jonesboro.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? I could say I heard of it.
It was Miss Sally McLeod Caleb.
See?
And she was right across from Cornell Dubelier.
I remember Miss Sally because
she was the entrepreneur.
She was entrepreneur because and I have to say it the way it really was. They would come up and get us as children to work in their tobacco, and some of the adults would be there. And when it was time for lunchtime, they would say, "We're going over to Sally's."
That's right. That's right.
Say we're going over to Sally's because we couldn't go. Like some of them would go over to a little restaurant or something like that. We couldn't go. And she fed us.
That's right.
See, that's how I know. And I remember how some of my mother and some of the other adults, they would be in there with Miss Sally, and they would bring us something. We'd be sitting out there under the tree or something. I remember that.
Isn't that something?
You see? I got something here. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can share that, Lord. You got it's really good. It's
and Joan got Swan and Prince gas station that you mentioned.
Ain't that something?
And then Bland's Pharmacy, you mentioned that
okay.
one. Dr. David Bland, MD. Dr. J.S. Simmons. See, Joan gets all into J.S. She knows.
Always have.
MD Horton Funeral Home and Knott's Funeral Home.
Okay,
but
so
she knows more than that. But I've got those. But she sent those, and I sent you some, but it was in my email. But I got to see if I can't find them.
Okay, I
didn't know this. Okay, Deacon Emma McLeod said that Sister Izetta Patterson had a store. Now, Izetta Patterson, I'm going to tell you who Izetta Patterson was, then you'll know her. You know Lavinia McIver?
I remember
that's the lady that raised, that's her aunt that raised her. Oh, you knew Izetta Patterson?
No, I didn't know her.
But you heard the name before?
But remember, I married Lamont.
That's right.
And Bobby was Lamont's brother.
That's right.
And
so you didn't know, you didn't put the connection until I said Lavinia.
Until you said Lavinia.
Lavinia, she was raised by Miss Izetta.
Okay, so that's something that as to be honest with you, it was a lot about Lamont's family. I didn't, because when I met him, like I said, I was a girl in high school, and he asked Jamin who that girl was, and they said, well, what did I know? I was just a little fast high school girl, thought I was about half cute, and I liked him, and then, to be honest with you, one of his classmates said, Cora, he's too old for you. I said, no, he's not. He just, because he did look good, young and everything. Oh,
Mom was very handsome.
She said, Cora, she said, I went to school with him, and we're the same age and this and that. And I was like, I thought he was 21. And so when he came that evening, I said, "How you tell me you was?" He said 21. And it went from there. But I stayed connected with him because he treated me nice. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I learned. I didn't know Bernice. No, I didn't know Lavinia. I didn't even know Lavinia.
Right.
I didn't know nothing.
Right.
All I know is he would come from Jonesboro to visit with me, and that's how we got there.
Okay.
You see?
Okay. So he lived in Jonesboro.
He lived in Jonesboro.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when I met him.
Right.
That's where he was. From Jonesboro, and I was a girl in high school. I was a high school student.
So we're just going to do then, right now, we're going to do Sanford and Jonesboro. I just think that's kind of all we can do now.
Because Jonesboro, when you start doing your research, you're going to see that it's always been a part of Sanford.
Yes.
They've always looked at that as one. Thank you for allowing me to share some things that's on my heart. I appreciate you listening to me without judging me.
Right. It was beautiful. Beautiful.
And I appreciate that. That just come to my heart to tell you thank you. Because I mentioned some things that I didn't know I was going to say.
Okay.
And I didn't really know that they was really stirring.
Right.
So I appreciate that.
Right.
But I'll get back to this.
Okay. So we can probably mention somewhere that there are other black communities as well. Well, let me ask you this question. Would Sanford, I guess Sanford takes in Osgood and all of those places.
It does.
I mean, you cannot not mention.
It's just like Raleigh is the capital of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Sanford is the city of Sanford is
all
the capital.
All these communities.
They're like a what you might say a cluster around.
Okay, so who did we reach to next? Do you think start with the churches and tell them what we're doing and see how much they want to come to meet, and just have a roundtable discussion on historical facts?
I'm going to let the Holy Ghost lead you because you're the one that's tapping into the remnants and others, that sort of thing. God has put that in your heart that He wants this done. And all I know is that in my heart, I'm making myself available to you to be one of those remnants.
Okay.
And I will share everything that's put in me that I think will help you on this mission that you're on. That's all does that?
Yeah, I got you.
And so, because I am a community activist. Always have been from a child up, but I didn't know what to call it. I've always been that way. Even Bishop Millett came to me one time and was telling me, he was talking about the radio program, that he liked it. And he said, that is a good program. And he said, you know we're community activists. And I laughed at him. He said, you know that. And you know how he walked away. But he's another good one too. But he's a Johnny come lately. He's not from here.
Right.
So you want to connect with the
okay, it's many of those. So give me a list of who you know that are still alive and well and able to talk. And I know you mentioned.
Yeah, I was just mentioning
a few of the ones right around here that we can probably just come and sit around and chit chat or whatever. Because of course, I'm taking it off of experiences I've had. I'm thinking of having like a big tag board where people just brainstorm the different places. So we've got ours. Who else do you know? And just keep going. How's that sound?
Okay. As the Lord leads you.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just making myself available.
All right.
To you.
Okay.
As one of the remnants.
Okay.
Because this is our reality that's setting in, huh? Well, what's reality? It is history that cannot be denied. You can put your finger on it. And there is information, news that you can use that would inspire, encourage, and bring others to a place. That's the thing about what you're doing.
Okay.
For those of us that can still, be a part.
Okay.
Of it's really a resurrection that's going on. It's too many of us that's really at the wayside, and the Lord wants us to resurrect it up. Because He has imparted something into you. He has imparted something into me. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Him, and He wants it out.
Okay.
That's what's going on.
Okay.
See, we just denied it, thinking that, well, I guess it's time for it now. And it's going to bring all people together. That's what I'm loving about it. It's going to bring so many things that have been separated. The city, the churches, these entrepreneurs and businesses, neighbors. It's a reality thing. Reality episodes. Hey, let's call it that. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I guess what I'm...
Am I making sense? I'm just talking.
Yeah. What I'm hearing then is... And I know where this is. This is in your book like this.
I got to find it.
You can find it. It's in there.
Okay.
It's in there. I know it's in there.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna take the list we have then. And did you say you had pictures? You have any pictures?
I have some pictures. I had to dig them up, babe.
Okay.
Because remember, this is what you got to know about me, is because since I've been back, it's a lot of stuff I still got in storage.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pulling them out because remember, I wasn't here. I was in Atlanta. And even when I came back, I was staying with Leslie, staying with Tracy. I haven't been settled. See, I'm just now beginning to pull.
How long have you been back in this house?
About a year.
Okay.
November. This is November.
So you kept it vacant? It was vacant?
Well, yeah.
And the kids just come and check on it?
Well, a little bit.
Okay, I know they busy, got their own life. Let me see if I've got a pencil, because what I'm gonna formulate now is how we gonna. Do you have any ideas as what I could? I don't want to take what they've got, but I gotta call it something.
Who's they, babe?
Chapel Hill. I don't want to, take their title. So I'm trying to think of a title, because I'm gonna start trying to graphically put this together. Because if I'm gonna try to debut this February or Martin Luther King the 15th of January, I gotta get moving. And I may not. This brochure may grow and grow. I won't be able to get everybody on there the very first time. So we could call it. I forgot what I called it the very first time I wrote you, but it could be.
You're gleaning from that, huh?
Yes.
But you could call it what? Because he's giving it to you. He'll give it to you.
Okay.
You want to call it?
Okay. Because we're still here and moving. I
just called them reality.
Let me ask you this: would you be able to pull up that very first email I sent you? On your
it would take me
a while. That's how it is with me. I cannot. But I bet you that's
it would take.
I bet you I've got that. I bet you I've got it on there. I wish what I should have done when I first sent it to you.
And that'll be okay, because even like now, if I get around to it, I'll try to get it to you.
Okay.
Or something like that.
That'll be great.
So from this connection today, you at least have that.
I'll have that. And then I'll see if that's something I want to say. And then I'm going to format this. And then
What did you get from me today, babe?
I got from you some spiritual insights on how God has worked with you over the years, and where you were and where you are now. One being you were religious, but now you have a relationship with Jesus Christ personal.
You heard that?
Yeah.
But it's true though. Did I help you with what you came for though?
Yeah. First of all, I was hungry.
That's good.
Isn't that good? And then
Please tell that. Say I ate real good.
And then we went right into trying to name the black establishments that are so dear to our hearts and made us what we are today, you were able to reminisce on what those places meant to you.
Yes.
And those things that I vaguely remember, but my mom remembers.
Yeah.
Wish she was here so she could chime in.
That was a fabulous lady. I remember her, and she was always sweet. Well, she was sweet to everybody, but she always had something to say. She be looking at me kind of funny, but she was always positive.
She was. And there were some people that didn't understand her, because she would say what was on her mind, and sometimes people took that personal.
Of course they would.
But she didn't mean it that way.
It wasn't nothing in her. I mean, I realized that even back then. I would like for you to call what I share with you reality episodes. Reality history, Black history episodes. I would like for you to, would you do that?
I sure will.
Yeah, because I did try to share with you,
Okay.
Because reality, it's for real. It can be pointed out. You see what I'm saying? It can't be denied. That's why Black history reality episodes.
Okay. That gives me a start there. Episodes. Okay, this is a talk with Miss Cora McIver.
Would you do that? I think that would.
Okay. All right.
Those are victory episodes because they're true. They can't be denied. They can't be denied. We can stand on it no matter what. Whatever episode I share with you, I can take you right to it. This is what right here, blah. Isn't that great? So that's reality, isn't it?
It's reality. It's great. I love Sanford.
Why not?
I think that little talk about there's no place like home.
I tell you, I encourage anybody with what's being going on in Sanford now. If anybody ever wanted to come back home, now's the time. Now's the time.